The Space Marine 2 line continues on. They said it wouldn't, but here it is with all three relic armors. That looks sick. That looks awesome. Then we have this big hulking Iron Warriors robot thing. Let's freaking go. It's a new JoyToy drop. We start off with the Iron Circle Domitar-Ferrum class Battle-automata with Karceri Battle Shield and Graviton Crusher. Okay. The shield in this first image, incredible, super rad. Also, before we get going, here's the price. They're up on joytoy.com. Other websites later, of course. I'll have my links in the description. But the battle armor thingy robot, 123. That's a bigger boy. The Space Marine 2 stuff, $54. Not bad. Not bad. This automata. This is just freaking cool. I love this design. This is super rad. I mean, it has like the turret. It has the hammer. Looks a little too bendy in this first image, right? A little too bendy. But the shield is really cool. As we move on, it's just so cool. It's like, this sounds stupid, but you'll get it. The Gundam meets Warhammer. You know, just like if you make a Space Marine fully a robot, this is what you get. Kind of a cooler mix of, like, if you're not super into like a dreadnought and that scale and that size. As we go on to number 3, the shield. The shield is the star of the show, right? It even has like the things at the bottom to like plow. The hammer is super sick. This is just rad. This is just rad. Iron Warriors continues to delight and surprise. I mean, visually, especially like this guy, when it's like grittier, darker, metaler, super, super cool. You love the hammer though. You love the hammer. A good hammer swing pose is very underrated. Like he's just clearing it out there. This guy is badass. And then of course his loadout, it's just the shield, the hammer is still looking very bendy. Is that a bad thing? I don't know. You don't want a bendy hammer probably. But then we move on to the Ultramarines. And again, Una, bros, a lot you kind of said you're like no more Space Marine 2, yet here we are. The Ultramarines, obviously, I don't know if they're still the most popular, but they're like the poster boys. So it would be kind of cool if we started getting other other looks, other legions and stuff from Space Marine 2. But I guess it is what it is. But we start off with this heavy artificer armor with Relic Multi Melta. Now these guys, they are this one's 12.7, which Titus was listed as 12.8, so there's a hair shy of Titus. But man, this first image. Usually I don't like the bulkier boys and like all the wires and stuff, but the Space Marine 2 line, as we look at the back here, like they've just been doing the figures right. I love the styling with the relic armor. It's just so freaking cool. Like all the purity seals. I don't like the top of the gun hold thing. That always looks goofy to me, but it is what it is. That's fine. You just love all the cool details, the good classic running pose. Epic. And then his loadout, of course, a bunch of hands, and then the multi-melta with the pack. Super sick. We get on to the Heavy Relic Primus Armor with Heavy Relic Bolt Rifle. This guy kind of looking little Gilliman with that iron halo going on. And then you switch, nothing exciting on the back. The back, who cares? This guy kind of like the stalking, halting pose. It also reminds me a lot of actually Judge Dredd kind of styling, which Judge Dredd, obviously Warhammer. There's a lot of crossover there. But like, yeah, it's just so cool though. It's so cool. These ones don't look super battle damaged actually. The crouchy pose, this one, yeah, I'm not seeing like, like the gore or whatnot. It looks super cool. He has like the dangly. You love to see all the dangly receipts. His loadout, the power pack, the bolt rifle rather, in the hands. But this guy is the true star show. The Relic Primus Armor with plasma pistol and combat blade. The blade, look at the blade. Like in this first image, you love a good dented, dinged up blade. Like you don't get that too often, but if you're in battle, your blade is getting scuffed immediately, you know? Like if you're a stickler for new stuff, you want like a new one. The back, pretty cool. Pretty cool. This one actually does look more battle damage. So I don't know if they're just going light. Maybe I'm blind. But like you see like the back little skirty dangly thing. That's kind of roughed up. We switch back to the front. This one's the start. The sword alone, you love a good dinged up sword. He never sharpens that thing. He's like, no, it'll be fine. It cuts fine. Leave me alone. Super sick. The styling is. These are the coolest Ultramarines. They look the coolest. They're the freaking raddest. He has the plume. He's blasting it. Yeah, this guy is done. It makes me want to get into. Like, I didn't play the online of Space Marine 2 all that much. We'll be honest, I didn't get too far into it, but it makes me want to delve deep into that. And you have he's the most like well-rounded of the group, unless you want like a big old blaster. But the power pack, the sword, the freaking plasma pistol in the hands. I'm so thrilled we're getting more Space Marine 2 figures. I assume these will all have the LED light component, so you can put in the batteries and whatnot. Super rad. Hopefully they get to the other legions. Because there's so many cool designs in Space Marine 2. And it'd be a shame if we only ever got Ultramarines. But goddamn, this and the big Iron Warriors robot. Another JoyToy lately. They're coming for the wallet. No relief in sight. Let me know what you think. These are super rad. Like I said, any pre-order links, if you want, in the description. Wow. Oh, we also do have videos. So yeah, I'm back in bed. It's early as hell. JoyToy drops are brutal. Let's watch the cool videos. Yeah, look at this guy. You love a good spin. If you want to display something, put it on the spinny. Spinning really makes everything pop. This guy looks absolutely stunning. I love this. The detail. I prefer this to Dreadnoughts. I'm not gonna lie. I think this is way cooler than Dreadnoughts. Come at me. And then we move along to our Space Marine 2 boys. Yep. At first it was weird when you first got like the first Titus. It was like a weird adjustment, but I really love the Space Marine 2 figures. I think it feels almost dumb to say, but they feel like very modern JoyToy. You know, they feel moderny modern. That's a hard thing to say, but yeah, these are sick. This one is probably my favorite because it has the ornate like iron halo, has all the detailing. Super dope. You love it. The only downside I think, because like the other JoyToy lines, like you get into King of Fighters and all the cool accessories, these guys can feel a little boring because they don't have like a ton going on, but the armor details are just freaking incredible and whatnot. And I like how you get a good amount of cable, so that shouldn't restrict like movement with the Melta. God damn. Yeah. Anyways, there you go. That's it for real. Now we're done. Good night.